He's raising money for this cause, and an incredible achievement, an incredible win there for Luke and Molly. Credit to both men. We are going to keep it moving here to our 6th fight of the evening. It's our 12-fight card. We are coming to you live from the Fillmore in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, the Liberty Bell Brawl II Haymakers for Hope charity boxing event. We've seen motivated fighters in the ring. We just had a great heavyweight scrap there. Next up, we're going down to welterweight, 147 pounds.
And now entering the ring, fighting out of the red corner, weighing in at 147 pounds. Fighting out of 10 Hands Fight Sports and trained by Randall Poe, David, it's the way, Zhao!
David Zhao making his way to the ring. He weighed in at 145 pounds. 6 feet tall, 29 years old. He's the founder of Chubby Group, fighting out of 10 Hands Fight Sports. And he will be fighting out of the red corner tonight. His nickname, It's the Way. And he has raised over $13,000, surpassing his $10,000 goal. Incredible achievement there for David, It's the Way Zhao. He'll have his hands full tonight against Zach the Butcher Mendoza. This fight is at welterweight. There you see Zachary Mendoza. He's a bartender by day, fighting here on Haymakers for Hope at night, representing Front Street Gym here in Philadelphia. Zachary Mendoza has raised over $3,800.
Fighting out of the blue corner and weighing in at 147 pounds. Fighting out of Front Street Gym and trained by George Mosey, Zach the Butcher Mendoza!
And I'll bring in Katie. Katie, how are you doing?
I'm good, how are you?
Good, good, good.
It's been a great night so far.
Incredible action. What have you thought about the fight so far?
Fights have been really good. These fighters are coming out strong. I mean, everybody's been training for months, and first time in the ring, it's incredible.
Absolutely. It's been great matchups so far, and this place is packed.
Oh,
here
yeah.
At the Fillmore.
It's really, especially now, just hearing even the ring card warriors when they're rocking the ring and you hear everybody cheering. Look at this. Oh, my God, this crowd is crazy.
It's shoulder to shoulder here. It's standing room only.
Mm-hmm.
It would be tough to even move around to get a drink here, I feel like. It's so many people.
On my walk over here, I just ran into so many people. It was like a sea. I like seeing the faces, all the cutouts in the crowd. Get people wearing T-shirts, hats. Everybody really gets into it.
And this is our 6th fight of the evening. You see the tail of the tape there. Age is about the same, 5'9" to 6 foot, so there's going to be a height difference there.
Mm-hmm.
And both weighed in at 147 pounds.
Yeah, this should be a good matchup. These guys in sparring went at it a couple months ago, so I think we should see some good action in this one.
That's always great when you can spar, and then now you can kind of do it under the bright lights and see the differences there. And you fought in this format before.
I did. My first introduction to boxing was in 2019. I fought in the Bells of the Brawl up in Boston for Haymakers. And I actually just won the Golden Gloves in New England
congratulations.
a couple months ago. Yeah, it's introduction to boxing. It just kind of gets you this stuff, watching these fighters, it gives me an itch to want to get back in there again. So
you
it's inspiring.
Started on this, and then you said, hey, I like this boxing thing. I'm going to keep going.
Absolutely. We see a lot of fighters do that. A lot of women, a lot of men that just kind of continue their careers. It's cool to see.
Round 1 underway. Zhao in the red trunks, Mendoza in the blue. And both men coming out strong here.
We got a southpaw too.
It's always tough to prepare against a southpaw, right? You need sparring partners that are southpaws, and it's punches coming at different angles, so it's very tough to prepare for that.
Yeah, you move a completely different way around the ring. The way that you try to get in, you want to try to get inside on the outside of their foot to try to get in some punches, hit the body. Got that liver shot right there. If you can use that body shot, follow it up with a 2 right down the middle.
And you can also get some foot clashes, head clashes, things like that, and just in terms of the positioning. Another thing to notice in this fight, Zhao has the height advantage, about 3 inches.
Yep.
And so it'll be interesting to see how he uses that, right? If you fight at distance using the jab. But Mendoza doing what you'd expect the smaller fighter to do, which is kind of get inside and try to negate that advantage.
Yeah, Blue's taking away that jab. He's getting inside, smothering those punches. He's got a lot of head movement, throwing some feints in there too. He's switching stances too, if you notice. He keeps switching back and forth.
And if it's tough to prepare for a southpaw, it's even tougher to prepare for a switch-hitting fighter.
Absolutely. Oh, got some headgear.
In round 1, winding down here as they fix the headgear for Zhao.
Yeah, he's got to keep him off with that jab, try to get on the inside of the body a little bit. As Blue's just getting in there, smothering his punches.
All right, round 1 continues here.
Oh.
And Mendoza certainly coming out strong here, continuing that output and that pace. It'll be interesting to see if he can keep that up for all 3 rounds.
Nice, that was good.
Big right hand there for Zhao.
Starting to learn that movement a little bit. He keeps his head down as he barrels in. Throws some checks, throws some uppercuts. He can catch him on those. That was a nice clean punch.
Big right hand there to end the round for Zhao.
Here he comes.
Getting the timing of Mendoza down.
This is going to be the last match you see, Joey.
And in the ring, our ring card warrior, Joey Duggery,
Show him love.
diagnosed with brain cancer before his first birthday.
Good job, Joey Joe.
And now, typical 3-year-old, certainly a hero.
I think he's got the roar. He's got the love of the crowd right now. He's
Absolutely,
just
as he should.
3 years old, battled cancer, defeated cancer.
Incredible.
He's the cutest little kid too. He's got such great spirit to be here.
Had 6 months of treatment, including 3 bone marrow transplants. Wow.
I can't even.
That's a fighter right there. That's a warrior right there.
Absolutely.
Round 2 underway. Zhao in the red trunks, Mendoza in the blue.
There we go.
And Zhao's picking up where he left off in terms of landing those right hands.
I think he's found his distance a little bit better there with those jabs.
Zhao is using his length now, keeping Mendoza at distance. And this distance, this geography is better for Zhao.
Zhao's switching too. He's going left, right. There we go. Couple good body shots there.
Both men jockeying for position.
Nice.
Zhao lands a couple more straight right hands, counter shots as Mendoza comes in trying to swarm Zhao.
Zhao's got a nice pace for this round. He looks solid.
Mendoza came out strong in round 1, but it seems like Zhao has made adjustments here to kind of time him. Land the straight right hand as a counter shot.
He's keeping his distance nice, throwing a couple punches, getting out of the pocket.
Hit and don't be hit. It's a good strategy if you can do it.
It's the best strategy in boxing. Get out of there. There you go.
Less than 10 seconds to go in this second round.
A lot more volume that round by Zhao, too.
And I don't know if Mendoza changed his strategy by not going inside, or he just couldn't get inside the same way. It could be, or it could be a combination of the two.
Yeah, looks like Zhao's really picked up that distance. He learned that jab, keeping him off. I have a feeling Mendoza's going to come out hot this round. I think he knows he lost that round. That's what he's hearing in the corner right now.
I have it 1-1 on my unofficial card, so the fight is up for grabs in this third round. And that's what we want to see here. Three-round fight, competitive to the end.
Absolutely. Train hard. You got to let it all out in this last round. This is all about heart. Third round's all heart.
Third round underway in our welterweight contest. Zhao in the red, Mendoza in the blue. Back and forth fight. Fight seemingly up for grabs in these final 2 minutes. And here comes Zhao, picking up where he left off, and now he's also becoming the aggressor, moving forward as well. Nice right hand from Zhao, spins Mendoza around. Mendoza's trying to get inside, and Zhao is just timing him as he comes in.
That's one of the tougher things to learn, is how to fight aggressively going backwards too, which Zhao is doing a great job of. He's landing punches as Mendoza's coming forward. He's going backward. He's still throwing.
Took him around to get the timing, but now he seems to have it. Zhao does.
Nice right hand.
And again with the right hand for Zhao. Less than a minute to go in the final round. And Mendoza, seems like the headgear needs an adjustment here.
That seems to be an issue for a few folks tonight.
100%.
Headgear just flying off. There we go.
It's going to come down to these final few seconds in round 3. Zhao in the red certainly made some very good adjustments as this fight has worn on. This might be the final stand here for Mendoza to turn this around. Big right hand there for Zhao. And I think the referee is saying that was behind the head.
Mendoza trying to close the distance a little bit here.
And that's what Mendoza should be doing. He had success doing that in round 1. 10 seconds to go in the final round. And here comes Mendoza. That's the end of the fight.
Great fight.
Great fight. Both men very motivated, very different styles clashing there. And I think Zhao did enough there in the final round for me to take that.
Absolutely. I think he kept the pace. Mendoza came out really strong the first round, but Zhao just was able to sustain it a little bit more, kept him off, learned, which is a tough thing to do when you're going in there, even if you know you've lost the first round. There's still 2 more rounds to go. You got to adapt throughout the rest of the fight. He did a really good job doing that.
It's very hard to make in-fight adjustments because you're adjusting as someone is trying to punch you in the face, and that's not easy to do. You know that firsthand as someone who's competed on this platform and other platforms.
Absolutely. Sal, you can listen to what your coaches are saying because they're seeing it. They've probably been in the ring. They know what they're talking about. If you can make those adjustments, then it makes a difference.
No bull. Thank you for supporting our fighters and joining us in the fights.
Both men can hold their head up high on that performance. Both fought till the end, even though it was different styles like we said, but
raised a lot of money.
Yes.
Came out here.
And
this is such a hard thing to do.
Fighting out of the red corner, David Istaway Zhao.
David Zhao gets the win, made the adjustments, used his length well, landed the right hand as Mendoza tried to come in. Good performance by both men.